Attack! This is Lo-Fi Thrasher Lenny Blade here with the Retro Hunter Thailand show. And I've never been retro hunting this much in terms of how old the thing is. This is the oldest thing I've ever picked up in Thailand since I started the show. And as you saw in the intro, it is indeed the old Avalon Hill game, D-Day. I have no idea what edition it is or where it comes from. He said that it was made in Japan, though when I looked at some of the pictures that he sent me, it said printed in the US, so I'm not really sure what's going on here. So we will take a look and find out, see which edition it is, in what language it is. I really hope it's in English, otherwise I've made a terrible mistake. But it's a simple-ish, at least for Avalon Hill, it's a simple strategy game. World War II, obviously, D-Day. So yeah, I'm really excited about this, so let's take a look. Alright, we're down at the table again here, and this is D-Day from Avalon Hill. This is about as classic as it gets, unless you go to Tactics, which is also from Avalon Hill, or Risk or something like that. But this is, as far as strategic war games go, this is extremely classic. Here are indeed English rules, thank God. Because, yeah, I was a little bit worried when the seller said that it was actually printed in Japan. I love Avalon Hill's slogan, for people with brains who are not afraid to use them. That was their catchphrase. Here we have like a catalog, a Japanese catalog of other games you could order. There are so many cool games here. The funny thing about this is that I didn't even know that this was a thing, that the games were localized, because from what little research I've done, on the box and on everything it says printed in the US, except for all the Japanese stuff that has just been inserted into the box. So I would say that when they were localized, they ordered everything from the US and then they just printed a Japanese manual and some Japanese, you know, advertisements and order forms and things like that, and then just that was their localization, which is pretty cool, because that means that there may be a wealth of war games out there playable, you know, for English speakers. From what I can tell, the Japanese stuff in the box was printed in 1980 and the US stuff in 1977. So, you know, I guess I'm gonna call this a 1980 Japanese release, I guess. Just finding this game here in Korat, where I live, is amazing. I mean, just finding an old Avalon Hill game from the early 80s, late 70s in itself. And you see, this is unpunched. Like, it's almost brand new. It's never been played. However, it does show its age, especially here on the board, or the boards, I should say. As you can see, the discolorization is quite severe in a few places. Well, I dropped the camera there, but as you can see here. But I mean, this is just due to the climate of Thailand, and this is to be expected, especially with games as old as these. I mean, the soldier that I bought these from, he just had it, you know, on his shelf, or like in some shed or something for, you know, 30 years or so. So I paid 650 baht for it, and you know, for what it is, it's really cool. So, catch you later.
Is this what's gonna be a forgotten generation? I don't think you understand. There is no regeneration. Generation impossible. There is no responsibility for soul. Regeneration impossible. You have got no soul that you cannot